Right. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry for the delay. It was really strange. YouTube wasn't recognizing my camera, so I had to restart Chrome, and now it seems to be working. So really sorry for the delay and for the ever-present hair that refuses to do anything but stand up. Okay. Right. Welcome to another session of the Relaxing Fertility Yoga sponsored by the Fertility Partnership. My name is Julie, and today, if you've done sessions with me before, you know that I do like to offer up the idea of practicing gratitude for what we have. So gratitude for our breath, for the ability that we have to move. And today is Thanksgiving in the United States. I did grow up in the States, although I've lived in the UK for about 15 years now. It will be 15 years in April, so I guess 14 and a half. So it just seems like a nice day to channel the people across the pond and spend a little time with gratitude today. And I know that can be difficult when we're struggling with something. Sometimes it's like, I don't want to feel grateful. I'm angry, which is okay. It's actually more than okay. Sometimes it helps also to even try to practice gratitude for, if not the current challenges we're facing, remembering the challenges that we have faced in the past, the challenges, the heartbreaks, the losses, and the fact that we are still here, the fact that we got through those things, the fact that a heartbreak from 10 years ago doesn't sting the way it does, or the way that it did then. The fact that we did overcome whatever work stress had been bothering us 10 years ago, or whenever it might have been. So I really would like to invite you today to just welcome in an energy of thankfulness for whatever you have, because there's always something, right? Thankfulness for your breath, thankfulness for your dog. Yeah. Or anything else that is currently in your life, because you are here and you are alive right now. And gratitude is one of the quickest ways that we have to access joy. So in line with that, today we're going to practice doing some chest openers, some heart openers, and just to say, because I didn't say it yet, both women and men are welcome in these sessions. So if there are any dudes out there, please don't feel excluded, even if I do reference women's bodies a little bit more. This is for everyone. And just to say that these sessions are safe if you're undergoing IVF right now. We try to keep it gentle to moderate, and we avoid the poses that are contraindicated if you're in that journey right now. I think that's all I need to say. So just again, welcome. And we'll start with our centering and breathing, and then we will move into some warm-up movements. And then from there, we will flow through some postures and just take a bit of a relaxation at the end. So the first thing to do is to find your centering position. You can either sit or lie down for this. So also, please feel free to use any props you have, whether they're yoga props or just things that you have in your house. So you could grab a cushion from your couch. You can sit on that. You can grab a throw pillow and put it behind your head, a blanket. So again, this is a space to nurture yourself, okay? So either sit up tall or lie down onto your back. And if you lie down on your back, please feel free to bend your knees. I'll move this microphone. Please feel free to bend your knees and put the soles of your feet on the floor, and then just relax here. That's easier on the lower back if you've got sensitivities there. or if it's just a bit sore. And or if it feels okay to you, you can also lie down just flat on your back with your legs extended, as long as that feels okay to your back. Today, by the way, I am going to play a little bit of music. So if you have some music on, you might want to turn it off. I am going to play some music that my partner actually composed and recorded, which is he spent a year doing a project about sound healing. And so I'm going to play a few tracks, one for the heart, and depending on time, one for the throat and one for the crown today. So just beautiful opening healing music, as well as a beautiful, hopefully, opening healing practice. Okay, so I'll put that music on. And if for any reason, guys, this isn't, there's not going to be any, thankfully, there's like no YouTube police on these tracks because they're my partner's tracks and like they're not public. But if for any reason the music and the voice are clashing and it's not working, please just put a comment through. All right. And sorry, I just saw one of your earlier comments too, saying, happy to see you today. Thank you. I'm happy to see you all today too. So yeah. Okay. Let me get that music on while you're getting settled. And like I said, please do just put a comment through if for any reason it just isn't gelling. Okay. If the voice and the audio together. Okay. Okay. So once you've found that centering position, whether sitting or lying down, take a few rolls of the shoulders. So you're going to inhale and roll the shoulders up and exhale them down and back. And again. And one more. Just relax the shoulders down. Relax the hands either facing up or down. Close your eyes. And take a few deep inhales through the nose, with exhales sighing or blowing the air out of the mouth. And just do that as many times as you need. Inhaling calm and exhaling, sighing out or letting go of anything that needs letting go of. And once you've sighed out a few times, just let your natural breath take over again. Just notice where your breath lands in your body and what it can tell you about this moment in your body. Is the breath landing in the chest? Is there a bit of tension there? Is the breath landing further down in the belly? Is it more relaxed? And then from here, I just want to also remind you that there's no need to judge anything that you experience. There's no need to judge where your breath lands, to judge what you're thinking, feeling, or doing. It's all just part of the current experience of being. So with that in mind, also if you hear the little toenails of my dog at all or anything else, if there are sounds on your end also, try to just let it all be vibration, just part of this present moment. And from here, imagine bringing an energy or a light of gratitude into your heart, into your awareness, and see what that light looks like, what color it is, how warm it is. And just sit with that light for a moment. Stay with that light. And then imagine sending that light pulsing from your heart out to your fingers and your toes, out through the muscles of your body, the tissues, the organs, the bones. And take a moment to just appreciate this home that you have. All that you're able to experience living in this body, your senses, the world, your loved ones. And if it resonates for you, set the intention to keep cultivating this light of gratitude tonight. And then start to deepen your breath. Inhale through the nose, take the breath down into the belly so that the belly rises with the inhale. Exhale out the nose and feel the belly fall. Breathing into the diaphragm. And then deepen your breath further. Inhale through the nose, fill up, belly, ribs, chest, Expanding all the way up through the inhale. Exhale out the nose, chest, ribs, and belly contract. If you're familiar with an ujjayi or an ocean wave sounding breath, please feel free to come into that. But if you're not familiar, don't worry. We'll just take about 5 more deep breaths here. And start to mentally ready yourself for movement. And just in your own time and in your own way, draw some movement back into your body. Just let yourself start to stretch, roll around, yawn, sigh. Just do whatever would feel good to you. And then start to bring yourself up to standing, but just take your time coming up, really stretch out along the way, be expressive, be creative, be playful. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. Okay. So once you bring yourself up to standing, bring your feet to a nice hip distance stance. And then you're going to inhale and lift your arms up to the sky. And exhale and release down. And if you're still coming up, just take your time. There's no rush. One more. And then inhale, lift your arms all the way up to the sky. And then interlace your fingers once you get there to the top. Turn your palms up and just take a big stretch up. So you're just starting to open your shoulders and your upper back there. Then turn your knuckles back up. And then point your index fingers and your thumbs. So you're making temple hands. And we're just going to stretch again. Stretch up to the sky. And then exhale from your waist, lean to the left. Just from your waist. And then inhale, lift up through center. And exhale over to the other side. Inhale back up through center. Exhale from the waist over to the right, over to the left again. But then if you want to take it further, shift out through your right hip, if that feels okay to your back. And then inhale all the way back up through center. And exhale over to the other side again, either from the waist or shifting out through that hip as well. And then inhale all the way up through center. And exhale. Take your arms, bring them out in front of you. Draw your palms together. And then inhale, open your arms wide, diving towards the sky. Exhale, palms come back together. Inhale, take your arms wide into a diagonal arching. Exhale, back together. Inhale the other way. Exhale together. Let's take this set of 3 movements twice more. So we're going to inhale, dive wide. Exhale, close. Inhale, diagonal. Exhale, close. Other way. One more set. Inhale when you open. Exhale when you close. And then when next you dive wide to the sky, just open up there and feel yourself opening up to receive. And exhale, release your arms down. And inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale them down and back. And take a few of those individually now. So individual shoulder rolls. So we're just going to inhale, roll one shoulder up and back, and then the other. And we just take a few of these back and forth. And then reverse. So it's like you're just kind of having this slow shoulder swim forward. It looks a bit weird. Ugh. Really getting in there. A couple more. And then roll the shoulders up and back together twice more. And then exhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. So you're going to draw the arms down there. Okay, so you're squeezing the shoulders together, popping the chest, take an inhale, and then exhale. Put a little bend in your knees and hinge forward from your hips. Let your head hang down and let those interlaced fingers just hang back and away from your lower back. And then if you want, you can isolate a shoulder roll here. So like you're stirring the air behind you with your knuckles. So just the shoulders are working, knees and hips not invited. The other way. Take it back to center. Draw your hands down to your lower back. Unwind your shoulders. And then reverse all the way back up to the sky. Exhale. Release your arms down. And then from here, if you're using a yoga mat, and don't worry if you're not, but if you are, you might want to step up towards if you are using one, step up towards the front of it now. I'm always having to move this plant. Okay. So you're stepping up towards the front of your yoga mat if you're using one. If you're not using one, again, don't worry, just step up. To the front of whatever your practice space is, so that you have enough space to take a big step back in a few moments. Okay, so once you come up to the front of your space, again, feet are back at hip distance, and we're going to do a few little moves here, some that might feel silly, and if you've done these classes before, you might have actually done one or two of these before, but we're going to incorporate a mix of deep breathing with movement for the spine, but also energetically. So what I would like you to do here is we're going to come into something called the breath of joy. And it can feel very silly. So we're going to lift the arms up like walking Egyptian mummy. So we're going to take a big sniff as we lift the arms here. So we take a sniff, and then we take the arms to a T. We take a second sniff, and then we take a third sniff up to the sky. And then we're going to exhale, we bend the knees, and we exhale down into a ski jump, swinging the arms back, and we exhale, ha. Okay? And then we're going to do that somewhat quickly. So I'll talk you through once more, and then I'll start to speed it up. You just go to the point that you're okay to go. Don't worry about keeping uniform with me on that, okay? So we take an inhale, sniff, arms forward, sniff, arms to a T, sniff to the sky, and then we exhale, ha. Ha. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of speed now, but you just go with the pace that serves you. So we're trying to get all this good oxygen flowing into the body. A few more. Slowing it down. One more. And then inhale and roll all the way up. Exhale, roll. Once you roll up, relax your shoulders down. Take a moment just to sigh out. Let's just give the head a few rolls while we're here. Tuck the chin into the chest. Let your right ear roll towards your right shoulder. And then back through center and over to the other side. And just take a couple more through center. We're not rolling the head around the back, just the front. One more to each ear. And take it through center. And then inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, sink your shoulders. So what we're doing here, feet are at hip distance. You're still up at the front of the mat. We are going to step back in just a moment. I'm just coming here for the screen. Okay, so feet are hip distance. We relax the shoulders. We open the palms. We're here in mountain pose, in Tadasana, heart open, hands open to receive. And I want you just to take a few deep breaths here. What is it to stand strong, to stand with your arms up to the sky, your palms open, heart forward. right? And then from here, start to bend your knees and send your bottom back like you're sitting down into a chair. Okay, so send the bottom back again like you're sitting into a chair. And what we do when we're here is we squeeze the thighs, not together like we have to pee and not out to the sides, but like there's a block or a book there. And we're just squeezing it in place and we're reaching the arms out like we're giving a hug. Okay, so we take an inhale. And then exhale, drop your hands down onto your knees. Let's just play a little bit with the spine while we're here so you can relax a bit here. We're going to roll the shoulders back, open up through the chest. Take an inhale. And then exhale, chin into the chest and roll up. And again, inhale, open the heart, open the chest. And exhale, round. One more. Okay, and then from here, take an inhale, reach the arms back out, set your bottom down. And then exhale, take it to a low ski jump. So you're taking your arms back, belly over the chest. We're working the legs a little bit here. Inhale, open it all the way back up to the sky, back up into mountain. And then exhale and swan dive. Hinge forward from your hips, fold forward, hang the head, hang the arms. It's okay if your hands are on the floor. They might be in the air, or if you've got some blocks, they might be up on the blocks. And we're going to give the head a few shakes yes, and a few shakes no. And again, yes, yes, yes. And no, no, no. And start to bend your knees. Take your hands down towards the ground and then take a big step back with your left foot. So you're going to bring your fingertips either side of your right leg, belly and chest on the inside of the right leg. Roll the shoulders back here. Take a nice inhale, opening up into that lunge. Exhale, drop your left knee down. And then you're going to swing your right hand to the inside of the right foot and just walk your hands to a shoulder distance stance. So you've got right hand, or sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Left hand, right foot, all in a line. And then you're going to toe that left foot back as far as you can. So we're going to take a dragon, which is going to also not only be here opening through the heart, but you're opening also through your hip flexor. Okay? So then we're going to send that left hip forward, roll the shoulders back, open up the chest. Just breathe there. Take another breath here. And then exhale. Start to walk your hands back, and you can straighten that right leg back a little bit. And all you're going to do is just swing it back now. And we're going to take a child's pose. Bring your belly over or between your thighs. And take your forehead down and just relax your arms. Take a couple more breaths there. I'm not sure how much the microphone on YouTube picks up, but you might. I'm not sure if you can hear my cat scratching at the door to the living room right now. Ah, yes, so she is. Okay. Okay, start to lift the head, lift the heart, and then come up so that you can spread your fingers nice and wide out in front of you. So you're making these two starfish that section the mat. roll up towards your hands, curl your toes under behind you, send your hips back, roll the shoulders back, and then take a little walk of your downward facing dog. So you're just bending one knee and then the other, walking it out. And then push your hips back into your full expression of down dog, getting a nice stretch into the backs of the legs. And then let's take an inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend that right knee, point the right toes over towards the left side. So you're just getting a nice hip opener there and a very, very gentle twist. This is one that's okay for you to take. And then inhale, right leg back up. And exhale, right foot down. And then we swap. Left leg comes up. And we exhale when we bend that left knee over towards the left side, or sorry, over to the right side. And then left leg comes all the way back up. And we exhale, we bend the left knee in towards the chest. And then I want you to float it forward. So now we're taking that lunge, just coming into it from a different angle, coming in from the back rather than the front. So we take the left knee, again, in line with the ankle. We roll the shoulders back. We open up through the chest. Exhale, take your right knee, bring it down, uncurl the toes. Walk your hands so that they're on the inside of that left foot. So we've got left foot, left hand, right hand. Then we toe that right leg as far back as we comfortably can. Send the hips and the pelvis forward. Roll the shoulders back. Open up through your chest. Take another breath here. And then send that hip back. And now that left foot's going to come back. And once more, we're going to take it into a child's pose. And then once you come into child's, this time if you want, you can sway a little bit, letting your forehead roll on the mat, letting your hips sway side to side. Okay, take it all the way back to center. Start to lift the head, lift the heart. And then from here, if you feel like playing a little bit, okay, Nyla feels like playing a little bit. If you feel like playing a little bit, we're going to play with one transition, but it's not something you have to do. It's just something that you can play with if you want. I'm going to scooch away from the piano just because I've run into it doing this before. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up onto our knees and curl the toes under behind us. And rather than sit all the way back into the toes, we're actually leaning forward a bit like we're about to bow down into prayer. Okay? And then we're going to curl those toes under, and then we rock it back into chair. So just to show you that again, and we can play with it a few times. You've got the toes curled under, and you shoot, take it up. So we're working the quads a little bit. Couple more if you feel like. I know it's a bit tough. It's just if you feel like. Whew. Okay. And then once you come back into that prayer chair, just swing it all the way up to the sky. Oh, and exhale. Release your arms all the way down. Okay. And, Sorry, the cat. She's, yeah? You want to go back on that side of the house? No. I don't know what you want. Okay. So from here, you hopefully are still, what do you want? You're still at the back of your mat. Okay. And then we're going to do something that might also feel a little bit silly. This is back in line with that breathing exercise where we inhale through the nose and we're exhaling, ha. And what we're going to do is we're doing an exercise that's kind of announcing ourselves. It's like, we're here, the chest is open, we're strong. So what we're going to do is just take a big step forward with the right foot, lift the arms, and you exhale, ha. And then you inhale and pull it back. And then you go to the other side, exhale, left foot forward, ha. And you can really plant yourself. You really do it with authority. I am here, I am here. And then back, okay? And we're going to just start to do this side to side. My yoga mat is no longer sticky, so it's a bit like a surfboard. Ha. 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 A few more. Ha. 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 One more to each side. Ha. Ha. And then when next you can, take your right foot forward. Right foot comes forward, and then we're bringing the right knee in line with the ankle. We're up on the ball of that back foot. Shoulders are back. We're opening through the chest. Just breathe. Warrior one. Exhale. Take your right arm out over your right leg. Turn out through your left heel. So your left foot is coming somewhere between 45 and 90 degrees. And we are just opening up here. Breathe, standing tall, deep breaths. Reminding your body, reminding yourself that you are strong and open, cultivating strength and openness. Let's just take a reverse warrior. We're going to drop that left hand down the back of the left thigh, lift the right arm up and back again. Really just opening this beautiful heart, beautiful chest. And then take it back to warrior two, arms come straight. And then we're going to helicopter the arms around, whoops, and pivot on that back foot. Take a big step forward. And then this time as you exhale, send your right foot back behind you. Okay, so now you've got that left leg forward and we're opening up here, warrior one. So again, big heart, big chest open. Okay, and then you're going to exhale just like before, turn it out into warrior two. And I'm just mirroring you, which is why I'm turning myself around a little bit. So we've got that left leg forward this time, right heel turning out somewhere between 45 and 90 degrees. Beautiful open hips. We can turn that left hand up and slide the right hand down the back of the right leg. Take a reverse warrior. Take it all the way back to center. And then just like before, you're going to pivot around on that back foot, arms helicopter, and then take a big step forward. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips, swan dive down, hang the head, hang the arms. And then bend your knees. Take your hands down towards the ground so you're coming down towards a squat. And then very, very gently let yourself come down onto your bottom. Okay, I'm just going to turn the screen down. Okay, so once you have come down onto your bottom, bring yourself all the way down onto your back. Once you come onto your back, take a moment just to sigh out. Sometimes moving from standing to being with the back on the earth can cause tension to rise up, and we just want to let it release. Okay. And then start to walk your heels up towards your bottom, just as close as is comfortable. So no wrenching of the knees, but just as close as is comfortable. And draw your arms down to the sides of your torso. And you're going to press through your feet, and then inhale, lift the hips, lift the pelvis. And then interlace your fingers under your body, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift. So we're coming up into bridge, up into Sati Bandhasana. A lot of strength going into this. And again, beautiful open heart there. I'm getting attacked with dog kisses. All right, there we go. Take another breath here. And then exhale, unwind your fingers and unwind your shoulders, bring your back down to the earth. And then walk your legs out a bit wide. So just wider than hip distance. And we've done this a few times in recent weeks. We're just going to drop the knees towards one side so that so if you drop your knees down towards the right, that left knee won't come all the way to the floor. Don't try to force it. And we just push off that left foot and we get this nice opening through the front of that left leg, also through the back. And then roll back through center and over to the other side. Take one or two more. And then come back through center. And then from here, I'd like you to start to get yourself comfortable. So if you've got socks that you can put back on, or any jumpers or anything like that, now is a great moment just to put those things back on if you took them off. And likewise, if you've got a blanket or a little pillow that you might want to put behind your head, you can do that too. Okay, so just once you get your layers back on, bring yourself down onto your back. Again, use a blanket, use a pillow. And just get yourself sorted there. And then once you're there, Close your eyes. And take a few last deep inhales through the nose, with exhales sighing or blowing the air out of the mouth. And just do that a few times. And then once you've sighed out, just let your natural breath take over again. And feel your eyelids become heavy over your eyes. Feel your body melting down, taking nourishment from this moment on the ground, on the earth. And as you relax here, again, try to allow any external sounds to just wash over you like vibration. So not good, not bad, just part of the present. And then draw that awareness of gratitude back into your heart, into this moment. And in your mind, I'd like you to think of at least 3 things, 3 to 10 things for which you are grateful today. And it could be anything, no matter how big or small, material or immaterial, serious or silly. Just really draw into your awareness 3 things for which you're thankful. And try to let that feeling of thankfulness start to wash through you. Gratitude for what you have in your life, for what exists right now in this moment. And if it resonates for you, Imagine what moving through the rest of this evening would look like, with gratitude at the center of your interactions, at the center of your interactions with yourself, with others, with anything you encounter. And then maybe see what that would look like if you carry that energy into the weekend. I'm really sorry. And if that resonates for you, just set the intention to carry that intention, to manifest it, and to bring appreciation into as many interactions as you can in these coming days. And start to deepen your breath. Draw some movement back into your fingers and into your toes. And then slowly roll to one side. And then bring yourself all the way back up to seated. And when you come back up to seated, you just take your hands into prayer. And take a moment to just honor this body, your light, this moment, this earth. And just gently bow to all that is with a sense of thankfulness. And thank you all for coming this evening. Sorry for a lot of pet drama right there at the end. I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your night and your week ahead. I've been getting some feedback about YouTube versus Zoom, and I think in the new year we'll try to put it back onto Zoom, but at least through December we'll just keep it on YouTube. Yeah, so we will be here throughout the next month ahead in December, same time, same place. I hope you all keep very well, and just sending you lots and lots of love. And again, apologies for any pet drama here. Okay, have a beautiful rest of your night and see you soon. Thank you.